Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. First video of the week, and it's the last week of this challenge. It's gone so fast. It's gone so fast. But I have got a quick and easy one for you today. So this is my little prototype, and this is what I'm going to make. So I've got a pile of file folders that I got from my trip to the Netherlands, and I thought, let's have a play. Let's use them. Let's use them for something. And then I thought, what can I use them for? And then I thought, a couple of pockets. Some really cool pockets that we're going to use in... Let me just make that a little bit wider so we can get this ticket in a little bit better. That we're going to use in our signatures. So my intention is to make 3 pockets, which is the 3 projects, and then I want to get one of my long page tabs, a blank one, and then stick all 3 on. So these actually measure 2.5 inches wide. So the file folders are 5 because literally all I did was fold one over, so that is really simple. And then I think it measures, yeah, it does, about 3 inches. 3 inches and a couple of lines. So yeah, it's really simple. But what I've done is I have taken some, because I had a huge pile, and I think I've got some more as well over in my drawers. So I had a huge pile, and I have been mopping up because I've been playing. I've got some new paper artsy infusions, and I have been playing with these ones. So I've got Rusty Car, Slate Blue, Black Knight, Just Walnut, and Golden Sands. And I've also been playing with my absolutely gorgeous golden paint. This is an old bottle. I just refill it with the big bottle. It's just called Azo Gold now. It's not called anything else. They have changed the formula. So if you can't find this one, don't worry about it, because this is what it is now called. So it is just Azo Gold. It's the fluid acrylic, but I love it. Oh, it gives such cool effects, really cool effects. So I did some mopping up with some of the cards. I mean, look at that. Just look at that. This is the, believe it or not, this is the slate blue. And there is some, it looks very grey, but it is kind of blue. And it's got pinks in it. And look at the blue there. It's got pinks in it and all sorts. And there you go, look. And some browns as well, because they've all got bits of Just Walnut in it. Blaming Alison from Words and Pictures, because, yeah. I'm now obsessed with fusions. So yeah, they are so cool. I mean, look at that one. This one is the Black Knight. I mean, look at the browns. Like I said, they've all got some of the Just Walnut in, which is the brown, but they're just so cool. They're so cool. And because I was playing with them with other stuff, this is the Golden Sands, I believe. Look at the colours in those. I mean, look. This is just the Azo Gold. Do you see what I mean? Oh, it's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then I think I've got some of the Azo Gold mixed in with some of the Walnut Stain Distress Spray that I was mopping up. Look at that. Ah, it's delicious. So grungy. So I brought a pack of old school stencils. I have... This is the biggest one, and this is the smallest one. They're not in my Amazon store, but I will link them in my Amazon store. They wasn't expensive at all. And you get 4, you get 2 small ones. And the smaller ones would have been too hard to play with. But these were brilliant, and I got these effects. Look at that. I mean, I know it's backwards because I was using the stencil, and I didn't want to waste the ink that I was using, so I just stamped it backwards, but... wow. And as you can see, look, this was just another mop-up sheet. I was working on this one. I also have some other... I have done loads. Oh, I've done loads of playing. Look at this one. Oh, my goodness. Isn't it just? And then, again, this was another mop-up, as you can see. It was I was playing on it. There's all the spray marks and everything, but look at it. And then this one as well. Look at the marks from the collage medium. Oh, and then the faint one there as well. And then I've got this one I've not finished yet. I'm going to do some more stenciling on. But, oh, how delicious are they? They're going to make perfect backgrounds. Because I watched... Who watched Belle's video? So Belaboo Creations sent me a package a while ago. And I put it somewhere safe. And we all know what me and my safe spots are like. And I did a video on everything that she sent. And it had this gorgeous embossed... like leather looking papers in, and I asked her if she'd do a video on it, and she did. I will link the video down below and her channel, because seriously, go and watch it. It is amazing. And that's what I was doing this weekend. That's what I was doing. Literally, some of these are blank ones, but look what I did. So much playing. I mean, look, using her technique. Oh, and I just love it. Look at this one. I mean, come on. So cool. Look at that one. I just had so much. Look at that one. But this one is the best. I mean, come on. This is just Halloween heaven. Look at that one. So cool. Absolutely so cool. And yeah, these are just the ones like these are the blank ones. But look at that one. And then I did a big leaves one as well. I had so much fun. So this is what I was using to mop up, doing all my mop-ups with. And it was so much fun. But I think I'm going to use these today. So what we're going to do is, it's so easy, so easy. We just fold one of these over, and they don't have to be this size. I mean, you don't even have to use these little index cards. You can literally just use... like cut scraps bits of card that you've got. What did I say there was? 2.5 by 3. So, but 5 by 3, and then just fold it in half. And then what I did was, I got my small square punch, but I've got a larger one. So I've got this one by Vasan Creative, and this is on Amazon. And all I did was I sort of like put it in the middle, because I thought I always do the circle ones, and I want something different. Do you know what? I don't want to lose that. What side do I want to use? This side. Right, so that was a hard decision. So I'm just going to sort of like center it in the middle. And then, oh, that nearly went in my mouth. And then we've got this. Then all I did was I just run my nail, or you can get a pair of scissors if you want, and just sort of distress it. I'm going to get my scissors to do down the side, because it's too much of a larger surface. And then I'm just going to run some down there as well. And then we're just going to get our glue. Honestly, this project is just so simple. And just run it down the open edge and the bottom. Seal it up. Like that. And then I'm going to get my frayed burlap. And then just ink around the edges. Like that. And then I think I'm going to put some washi tape on. I think I'm going to use this one because I just love it. And I'm just going to put a bit along the bottom. Get my sander. And then sand over like that. Oh, and already, doesn't it look just so cool? And then I want to get my Where's, oh, I've just found two. I've just found these ones. I did these ones as well. Look at that. These were just, I just embossed these with embossing folders. These were the mop-ups as well, but look how cool that is. Doesn't it just look so cool? I mean, look at that. It's just mop-up. That's all it is. And it just gives such a cool effect. Oh, I love them. Oh, I was having so much fun. So much fun. Right, so let's get our little tub of ephemera, because this is what is going to make this project so fast. I don't know. I think I'm going to use the tab out of here. No, I'm not. First off, so we cut this. This is 2 1/4 by, well, the full length of it. So I'm going to use another card, and I'm just going to leave it the height it is and cut it at 2 1/4. And while I'm here, I think I'm going to do another one just to save time. Put that little bit in our scraps. And then I think I'm also, because we're doing 3, so I think I'm just, while I've got my trimmer out, saves me getting it back out. And what you can do is you can back it if you want. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm not going to. But I do want to put, because, well, would it be a Toni video if I didn't? I do want to put a tab on it, because this is going to be our journaling spot. And then this is going to go inside here. I don't know if I'm going to use, let me just make that a little bit more easier to put in, because this will already stick out, because don't forget we glued the bottom. And then with this on top like that, doesn't that just look so cool? Oh, it really does. But I don't know if I want to use a blank one, but I am going to use I mean, just that on there. But we have done so many butterflies. And we could put a label like that on there. Yeah, I don't know whether just to leave the butterflies alone for this project. I mean, let me pull out some of these so I can have a proper mooch. I mean, we've got this little ticket. That would look so cool. I don't think that would go. Or we've got one of these. I mean, look at that. Oh my goodness. So I also was playing around again, because after I watched Belle's video, which I look at that, which I absolutely recommend you go and watch, because it was so good. I took some of Tracy's stamps. I had a scrap bit of paper. I took some of Tracy's stamps and I stamped, and then I went over it with tea bags. I mean, isn't that just so cool? So we could put one of those over there like that with, right now, I know I have, I had a tub that had all of Tracy's bits and pieces in. So let me find it. Found it. So we could just sort of like build a little cluster like that. I mean, look at that. Which means then on top, I would have a plain tab. So I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. And then this is the first one done already. And I don't believe we're even anywhere near 10 minutes for the first project. Dare I say it? Am I going to get this done under 30 minutes? Well, no, because you've probably waffled for 20. Oh, not upside down, Tone. And I just love these. Oh, I wonder if they sand. They kind of do. That looks kind of cool. I'm just going to put that one there. And then I'll put this one like that. And then I'm going to get my little tin of tabs. I've got no room. Sorry about the lighting today. It seems really dark. And I think I'm just going to use just a blank one. But I want... Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get some of the Crayola cardstock and I'm going to do the stamp punch a black one. Right, so I've got my Stampin' Up punch, the Wow Towel one. I got this off of eBay. I've had it for years. And while I'm here, I'm gonna do all 3 of them to save time. And then I'm just gonna fold over and sand, and then plonk it on. Let's take it off, make sure it's in the middle. And then I'm just going to line it up here, because as you can see, this bit is 1 inch. And then I'm going to grab, I think I've got some of Heidi Swap's reinforcement stickers. Aha. Here's some. Oh, what colours did we have? Let's use this one. So these ones are from Heidi Swap's Atlas collection. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to get my tweezers, just so I've got more control. It's placed here, so then I'm just going to put that there, like that. And then I'm just going to do a little bit of a sand. Found it! So these reinforcer holes are 1/4 inch. So I've got my... There we go. Look at that. And I think I'm just... oh, let's put that on there so it doesn't... I think I'm just going to leave that like that, because we do want it to be a journaling card. And then look at that. Yeah, let's do another one. See? So easy. Do we want to do... Let's do a different colour. Love this. Love this colour. I do believe this colour is the... the Rusty Car. Rusty Car. Infusions by Paper Artsy. Again, let's line it up. Make sure it's in the middle. Oh. And then again, because this is a little bit fiddly, so I'm just going to go round it with my nail and then get the scissors to do the other bit. Just go down the edge and then quick ink, and then again glue. And like I said, because we've already got the pre-made ephemera, so easy to decorate. Like I say it all the time, this is one of the reasons why I just absolutely love to do pre-made ephemera, because when you're doing projects like this, it's just so much easier. Where's the cards that I cut? They're both there. So I think this one, because it's got different colours in, I think this one would look really cool. So again, you could even do stitching as well. And I do have a line stamp somewhere so that you can really make it look like it's a journaling card. Or you could just get a piece of line paper out of a notepad and just stick a little bit in the middle as well. So then, one, it gives it another bit of texture and another layer. But it's also easier than if you haven't got a line stamp, like a grid line stamp, notebook stamp. I do believe Tim Holtz does one. I think it's Ledger, I think it's gone. Well, it's with the one that's Ledger, I believe. Right, so this one would go perfect with this. So let's use this reinforcer. And then again, just line it up and make sure it's in the middle. Perfect. So make sure it's stuck down. Give it a little bit of a sand, because we all know Heidi Swaps stickers sand absolutely beautifully. Punch that out. Look at that. And then I'm just using, I can't believe I'm using colour. And then look at that. So let's now find, I mean, isn't that nice? Isn't that just so nice? But I'm wondering if I've got something that has got that orangey feel to it, that hopefully is not a butterfly. I mean, you could always as well, oh, let's just move this round. This is one of the banner tags that I made, and you could always just, look at that. How cool is that? Just hang one of those off the side. I've got another set here. Look, I've got a video on these. They're just so cool. They're so cool. Or you could just even use one on here like this. I'm sure I have. I mean, that looks quite cool. Let's give this, where's my little there? This is from the Mass Make March video where I did masterboards. And then that could go like that, hang off the bottom there. Do I want some fabric? I have got a load of threads. Is that too much? Is it? I think maybe I could afford to take a couple away. And then try and spread those out a little bit. Then that could go over like that with a label or two, because don't forget these were all stamped. I like that. I like that. These were all stamped with the mop-ups. All right, so I'm just going to put some glue down there for that to stick on. And then put some glue on there. But I'm going to have the bottom bit hanging off, so like that. Hold that down. And then we'll have this one. Do I want to use this one? Where's the other? I thought I pulled out. Oh, I think we're definitely going to have to use. Oh, now I don't know. Is that a little bit big? Oh, we'll use that on the next one. Let's put these threads away, otherwise they're gonna annoy me. I thought I pulled out the other strip of tickets. I'm sure I had some others. I have, but they're more pinky. No. No, I think it's going to have to be this one. So we'll put this under there like that. And then we'll put this one just there, like that. Make sure it's straight tone. And then glue this on here. Oh, got a fly. We've got a fly. I'm just going to put, because obviously there's cotton under there, so we need to make sure it's proper adhered down to the folder. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What else have we got? Yeah. Where do I want it? Do I want it here? Oh, I think I quite like it there. Plus it will hold it down a bit more as well. I'm just pushing that down. And then I've got I've got one of my stamps that's got some text on it. So I'm going to get my VersaFine Claire, and first off I need to make sure it's the right way up, and then I'm just going to add a bit of stamping, just to add a little bit of interest like that. And then I'm going to do the same like that. Just adds a little bit of something else. This now, I feel like this now needs a butterfly. It's because I've done so much with butterflies lately that things just look weird without them. Right, so we've got another one here. So let's just, and we're nearly done. Can you believe it? Let's put the tab on first. And this one, I think I'm going to put on. And I'm just going to go along the top. Still got a bit stuck on my finger. And then just do that on there. I really need to fill my glue up. Stick this down, make sure it's in the middle and level. So that's the journaling card done. And then I think, oh, should it be this one or this one? This one, that's part of that stencil. So that's, is that GHI? Yeah, I think it is. How cool does that look? Should we use this one? It's proper grungy. Let's do it. Let me just put my ink away before I end up putting my hand in it. What was I doing? Right, folding it, Tone, folding it. Let's try and fold it evenly. And now we're just gonna, we want this way, don't we? So let's punch this bit. And again, just gonna run my nail down it. Because it doesn't matter what side this goes on, because obviously you're gluing it. So you choose what side you want to use. And then I think along with the journaling card, I'm also going to put a little piece along the bottom. Give that a sand, and then look at that. It's so cool, but we do need to ink it up. And don't forget, because this is inked paper, it will sand. So now we've got one of these clusters, and we could just, we're done. We're done. I'm putting loads of glue on it because there's loads of texture on the back here. And I'm just placing it down there so we can still see that bit. And it is hanging over a little bit, which I like. So let's just clamp that down. And then we're done. I'm just going to grab my stamp again, just so they all look, make sure it's got the right way up again, Tone. Just so they all kind of look cohesive. Right, so now while that's drying, I'm going to put the reinforcer on here, and I think I'm going to use, I'm not going to use that colour, I'm going to use the light grey. And I'm going to do the round one. So again, I'm going to need that. They all look cohesive. Make sure it's in the middle, like that. Give it a little bit of a sand. Again, get my punch And you don't need this tool for this. Why won't it go in? You can just, if you've got a 1/4 inch circle punch, it will do exactly the same thing. And then this, let me just put my bone folder down there. And there we have 3 really cool pockets. So what did we say these were? So these are 2.5. So let's cut a piece. I've got a rip bit here, so I just want to take the rip bit off. That was a bit aggressive, wasn't it? Slam that trimmer down. So what did I say it was? 5. So if we get a bit, let's say it's 6, like that. And then have it at 2, like that. Let me, because I just know I'm going to fold it wrong. There we go. And then give that a sand. And then we've got, let's put it on. So again, we've made 3 projects that combine into one. Because on the other side, because this would be on the other page, you could have that one. So this would look, where did I just put my journal? The only difference is that one side would be stuck down, so that would open like that, and then this side would be stuck down like that with that on there. So this side would be, I mean, you wouldn't have to glue it all the way, so you could have just a teeny weeny little bit, so you could just tuck a bit of ephemera in there or something like that, and then you've got another tag pocket. But you've got a really cool project. Or you could just keep this one as this, and then let's trim. Where did I just put my trimmer? So again, let's do 2 inches. Where's it gone? Oh, I totally didn't cut that straight. But that's fine. And then let's glue and we'll put this one in the middle there. Have I just stuck that the wrong way round? Well, no, because what we could do is, let's put it off this one. So that could be, I have. Quick, peel it off! I thought I did. How many of you were going, no, that's going to stick out the journal? But it's cool because it can all be put right. So I feel like this is, so that's 1 3/4. And there is just a little smidgen difference. But then you've got, that could go on there like that. I mean, just how cool does that look? And then that opens up like that. How cool is that? So again, 3 projects in one, and we're done. What do we reckon the time is? I love a tuck and a flap. I do love a tuck and a flap, but how cool do they look? And made with just a couple of file folders, some scrap paper, some of the ephemera that you've already made. I mean, I love them. I absolutely love them. Don't forget to follow the hashtag so you can see everybody's projects. Thank you, everybody that is participating. I love seeing your work. It's so amazing. I'm going to be sad to see this come to an end, but I am back tomorrow with another JJ3 Under 30. So, yeah, be sure to join me then, 7:30. Winning twice in a row. Yes, 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 yes. And guess what's coming soon? My Halloween prep. Can't wait for that. I'm so excited for that. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. Don't forget to tag me in your projects. They are all my socials are in the description box down below or at the end of the video. And yeah, have fun. So much fun. So quick, so easy. Yeah, great results. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And I'll see you tomorrow. Happy crafting, everybody. And take care. Bye.